Friends, we may be diving into the depths of winter with barely any blooms outside, but that doesn't mean I won't find them for you. So today we are at Pacific Place, and I want to take you around because they have some of the most incredible holiday floral displays put on by some really talented local florists, and I want to show you what they've been up to. Santa, I know him. Okay, you guys, this is so stinking fun. All of these are real flowers and real foliage. And each one of these stations, as we go through, the artist has selected a different theme or inspiration point. Here we are with Elf. This is so crazy. First of all, how gorgeous are these hydrangeas? I love that they've created this beautiful bed of snow, but I honestly think my favorite part, I'm not even gonna lie, look at his stockings. What the heck? If you look at this, they have used these sweet little billy balls, the craspedia. This looks like yarrow. I mean, the detail on this is insane. And I love that he's been given these like puffy little collars with all of like the baby's breath and the carnations. And then to kind of have this really elegant sculpted jacket, it is just beautiful leaves all layered one on top of the other. This is so much fun. Okay, and do you see this anthurium on top of his head? That is so cool. And this entire arrangement was put on by Seattle Stunning Events. It is so much fun. It is so much fun. I even think my teenage boys might enjoy this. Okay, I see another one I want to show you. Okay, this next one is inspired by the movie White Christmas. And what I love is like on the cover of that movie, you got all of this beautiful fur trim, and look what they have done. The roses, the carnations, wrapping all the way around. You get this beautiful sweeping movement here down the front. And then look at this up here. Not only are they using florals, but check out all of the moss, the hypericum berries. This has turned like so much texture through what they have chosen for this little muff moment. It's so, so, so cute. The other thing that they've done that I don't think I realized when I first saw this is they essentially created like a skirt of evergreens and sprayed it red. So when you look in here, you have all of these like pine branches coming through, and then check this out. You even have a little sprayed cedar, these beautiful hypericum berries again. This is so sculptural and fun. I will also say this bodice is absolutely incredible. This artist, the woman who did this, her company is Pollen in Love, and she has laid individual rose petals across the bodice and down the arms. And what is so interesting is as these rose petals are drying and they're curling up, they're deepening to this super deep red, and it is adding so much unexpected dimension to the bodice. This is so gorgeous. Okay, I think my dad would have really loved this one. He was a giant Elvis fan. This is inspired by Elvis's song, Blue Christmas. What I love is our secret garden has basically like taken the theme of Christmas and then completely headed in a different direction by incorporating all of these vibrant blues, textures, deep violets. I mean, it's just, I love that it is so far outside the box, and it also takes like a song that is maybe a little bit like down and makes it so beautiful and chipper, and like life-size Elvis in florals. I'm pretty obsessed, especially with the fern cape. This is dialed. This is dialed. Can we also get a moment for the use of sticks? I love that he's incorporated all of these beautiful, vibrant, textural, just gnarly little twigs to bring added volume and interest and drama to the arrangement. It is so spectacular. And then carrying that kind of blue theme around and making it Christmassy again. He's also flocked some of them and also incorporated some silver foliage down here just to have like, this is like glam. This is like glam, rock and roll, blue take on Christmas. And these blue roses are out of control. This is so much fun. You know what's so cool too? I'm also noticing they're using blue spruce. And I haven't seen anyone so far use a blue, like a naturally blue foliage. So there's like the super vibrant artificially, and then bringing in this blue spruce. This is awesome. Hey, A+, A+. Okay, so the genius behind the Elvis Blue Christmas, our secret garden, they actually have the shop right behind me. So you can go see what they've created and then pop inside to support a local business, which you know I love. Okay, we are here at Waltz of the Flowers, and this is so sweet. The detail on this one is really subtle. Like at first it seems like a lot of color blocking, but as you go through and you look at even how she's constructed the bodice, you have all of these hydrangea petals, and then I can't even see what the straps are made of, but they are absolutely incredible. And then as you come down here, they've echoed it in these sweet little ballet slippers. So if you look down here, I'm going to move this fern leaf. That is the same floral material that was used for the straps. And then look at the little hydrangea blooms that they have glued to the straps. This is very, very beautiful. And Waltz of the Flowers, of course, is just such a gorgeous, classic song. And then look what they've done. You know, this is like a favorite tone of rose where we get real smoky, mauve-y. And what I think is really cool also is look at these bells of Ireland. Instead of clipping off these top little leaves, they've accentuated this S curve by having kind of like a little bit of a flourish at the end. It is just fantastic. The other thing I was noticing is they're coming over here and they're using some really, really fun stuff. Look at this gorgeous chrysanthemum. Again, that smoky, beautiful pink. And it almost looks like they've got campanula, delphinium. Really, really good use of florals. We're going to record Facing the Mirror. This song it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And this is my jam. You know what this feels like my jam for this year, because I've gone really like natural and organic. And look, we've got this beautiful garland up and over. She's using the eucalyptus. She's using the ferns. Hello, stick game. 10 out of 10. Bringing in the pods and spraying them gold. This is so genius. This would look so good in a wreath. And look what she's also done. Look at this. We have these beautiful magnolia leaves, and I love that she's positioning them so we get to appreciate this velvety texture. This is so good, and this is really good inspiration. Actually, you know what I kind of like? I'm almost thinking this would be stunning to do a wreath like this next year. Go like very like like woodland, but make it glam. Okay, and then I have to bring you in and show this to you because this is so fun. So she's done a little trio of miniature trees and she's just laid pine cones in them. And then I don't know if you can see, this is like those teeny tiny little details. She has only painted the little tips here with gold. It is awesome. But then check this out. Look at these beautiful icy seed pods that, of course, you can see right here. Some of them still have the seeds in them. This is where you get that little dark moment. But as these open up, they just become translucent. Holy cow. And look at these skirts. So I love that she, again, is bringing just the white down here to emphasize the Christmas tree skirt. And then do you see how she's kind of wrapped it in and out and then ended in kind of a bit of a flourish here? This is so good. Okay, I'm getting serious inspiration. I know I need to stop working on the front porch, but it is so fun. And I'm actually thinking this would be really fun to bring in for the indoor Christmas tree, don't you think? And create kind of like how we're greeted at the door with all of that woodland like maximalism to then bring it inside. That could be so fun. Well, hello friends. Welcome to Feliz Navidad. This is so fun. This is so fun. This is also done by Our Secret Garden. And this is really so cheerful. What's so funny is I love that you get a little taste of who these designers are, because these are the folks that did the Blue Christmas, the use of tropicals. And this one is really interesting because, oh my gosh, look at this right here. It's a baby pineapple. Look at that thing. It is so fantastic. And then they've mixed it in with more traditional elements like our branches, the ilex berries. We've got our little evergreen boughs here. This is really exceptional. And then I don't know, I should have Brian swing around the back, but what they've done is this beautiful heart-shaped arch structure. And what they've done to cover the mechanics of what it takes to build something like this is look at these leaves. Look at these giant fronds. This is good. This is so good. And I love it when somebody does something different and has their own beautiful take on a song, a movie, on the holiday season in general. It's so good. So this next one is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Olivia Rose. And this one is really fun. There is this really interesting sense of like balance and movement and texture. The texture here is really good. I love like the swing of the skirt, how it's a bit like asymmetrical. And you have this, and also this is the other thing about this one. The scent of the eucalyptus and the cedar is to die for. It is to die for. And then of course they've got this beautiful like faux Christmas tree that is just, again, texture, the equinox. We have the mums. We've got great stick game. She's even woven some ferns and seed pods in here. So gorgeous. And then I do have to show you, this is what I think is so fun. Look what she has done with these presents. Not only has she wrapped them in leaves, but look at the bows. Is this so sweet? And then look up here, the air plants, the tillandsia. This is so fun and such a beautiful take on wrapping a present. You know what though? I actually think that you could totally do this on a gift that you're giving to a friend. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're giving a gift to a garden friend, you could totally put something like this on top of the present and they would love it. I would love it personally. It is just bananas good. And the moodiness of the florals is kind of like tempered a bit with this pop of hot pink. This is really good. Oh my gosh. And then look up at her headpiece. That is beautiful. And I love that we're like our eyes being drawn up, especially as we go towards the ceiling that lets in so much natural light. Okay, by the way, all of these are 360. And so what I love is that this is the genius of all of these floral designers. Look at this bustle. This is so sumptuous and lovely. Look right here. That is so layered and gorgeous. This is absolutely breathtaking. And then you get kind of like, as we have this big bustle here, you have an underskirt of all of this eucalyptus again. These designers are really talented because I think the tricky thing about doing an installation like this, and this is one of the challenges from like the Flower and Garden Festival, for example, you need to be able to enjoy all of these from 360, because whether you're coming up the escalator, you want to just physically walk around them, the level of expertise and detail that these people have poured their hearts into, like it is really, as another professional who's done something that is displayed for all to see, I really appreciate the level of hard work and intricacy and genius that goes into something like this. All right, well, I did not expect Mary Poppins to make an appearance at like a holiday theme, but I love that they are grounding it back into Seattle because this is playing at the Fifth Avenue. So it's just like a fun nod to like something else you get to do in our beautiful city to enjoy it even further during the holiday season. And I love this whole thing. Funny enough, I wasn't even thinking that this would translate well to Christmas, but by bringing in all of the Dusty Miller, the poinsettias, it just like, it takes it. Oh my gosh, do you know what they've done here? Instead of having the center of the anthurium coming out, they've clipped it and they added a little hypericum berry there. That is so cute. You guys, I am a sucker for details. I am totally a sucker for details. And the orchids coming down, like the front, that is beautiful. Okay, look at this perfect image here. Do you see the detail on the front of her blouse and how these ruffles come down, and they've mimicked it with the orchids? This, by the way, is done by Blooms by Tiff, and she's having such a good play. This is Humble Bouquet's take on John Lennon's Happy Christmas. It's so fun. It is so fun. I love that these are like, you put the song out there, and it could be that we're representing a person or we're representing an idea. And I think the other thing that's really cool here is they're using some flowers that I haven't seen. So from the straw flower to the anemones to the alstroemeria, these are flowers that we haven't seen other creators use. And I love it when someone is going to do something different. Of course, his shirt, if you know me in real life, you know I love a stripe. It's just so fantastic. And there's this play on dried flowers with fresh flowers that I think also makes this super interesting. Okay, I don't even know if this will come through, but his hair and his glasses are also textured foliage. I have no idea what's on there. It looks like they rolled it in moss. It is so cool. It is so cool. And then the ends of his hair is like textured and awesome with all those little seed heads on it. Oh, his hat is all leaves. That is so cool. That is amazing. Well, this was an awesome flower-filled adventure. This is actually going to run through the 15th, and it's down at Pacific Place in downtown Seattle. So you can stop by. It's free to like cruise around and enjoy, and you get to go shopping and check off all those holiday gifts that you're buying. There's no better combo out there. Okay, I'm curious though, which one do you think was my favorite? And which one was your favorite? Okay, I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, say hello to your garden for me.